You're watching the biggest, the largest, the highest, the greatest, the tallest, and the toughest African spiritual platform. I'm always Queen Hadasha. Call me Empress Makida. I am Labraska, the Sun Goddess. Call me the Spear of Destiny. I am the Woman of Peace. I am the true bloodline, the world star number 8. I mean, I'm your for no song for love, love, and hate it. It's one of our slogans. I'm Ghana's or Africa's #1 spiritual visionary. I welcome you, people. It's another day. I greet you with lots of love. I keep gathering and making and creating shows for you. Today is a great day. We are going to have a strong and a tough discussion. Na sa topic we no nipa 3 and ebe treaty. Mo na mu vote omo. Nti omo nyina beba na omo abe treaty. The topic is soul journey to the land of the dead by mortals. That side of astral traveling to the land of the dead, or Asamando. That's the topic we are actually discussing. I welcome you, people. Let's welcome our guests for today. Papa, I'm going to say, great. You watch you, you feel so.
Papa,
I'm going to say, Fanchi, I can see ma a chef one say, Unimo, Sumbuye. Now, we are, say, Nipa, you know me, and say, we are so cheer, and so Aquenia, Ewo, and Sunny about some of that.
Machamu nyina muhu mi ache no kore mhyekurase kakra na meka banku meka mutu ni kongonte ja minu aba afra mi de na chese mitimi twena no won fom ti be frɛ kurase adu ha samo ho ye de awu so wo bo ho ban de awu so ngofa asamo ma de so onim so yemfo ba de jakwasi akwajakwasi wusuba oni esikafo ma ni agoro so frantomago enti aba so de na meko so tufu se hwe ho yi akwase bi yanku ti bi chia mu nyina na machia nyankasa minua panyi Jofori Asiama Minister of Transport minua panyi no chia ne pa ba bi owu biara amsa da ne kosie yase ba ye ni nyina awie me chiawo ba bi owu bia miura Jofori Asiama Transport Minister Republic of Ghana me chiawo pa ba bi owu biara me chia AJAGURAJAH movement fo nyinara konkonsa fo wo mni omo do mi nyina me chia mo na me nhyira mo nyina.
Yo, papa mo akwa bakase pa.
Massage so mewura adaro.
Abusia, ya guess ni topic ni de ma bawa mane nipa 3 be treat the same topic. I'm creating them and I'm giving the platform to you to vote those you want them to come and discuss. So we are expecting Ochirade Sikesuo to be here to discuss the same topic, and God willing, Pako Isiso will come and discuss the same topic. Then I will put another topic on the platform for you guys to vote for who you want them to come and discuss. The parasites can pick the topic and treat because they cannot create. Their brain is blocked. A pure business. No more to me create topics. Intimate topic need to make different. No more they content. I will give them more jobs. So be a bit to me. Fine. Facebook no me work cash father at the Hodison Center. Also when the dagger dangers, they caution it with gold. Yo, yate yada say Joe Boatin or say the best program ever, no size exactly. And then Ferrari, tall boy, or say AJAGURAJAH nyankopon. I no na mugusuno. That was Facebook and YouTube. Mrs. Tutu, I say my mama, my love. Ekuyo, I say AJAGURAJAH fire. Margaret Ade, or say good evening everyone. Good evening, Lord Francis Adam. Or say what food is on the table, mommy, and that you discussing so journey traveling is asamado asaman 7 o 7 and saman for 7 year can hand and not from sir. Elizabeth and Elizabeth at the same also we are revelations. We are the biggest and the largest. Yes, we are the mother of all spiritual platform. Nina Akanyina branch. And Nana Esuman also we are the biggest. Yes, we are. Richmond Kofi Moonlight Spencer also greetings, lovely Empress. Makida, beautiful fashion sun goddess. Labraska, adorable Queen Hadasha, great spear of destiny. Peaceful woman of peace, mother of all. Hey. In fact, you are from na Jessica na kodiwate. What in it? What she no wa arranging nicely. We need a ho. We are enlightening so we won't die. Beauty Omar, or say call her Empress Makida. Oh my God. Queen Hadasha, the fashion messiah. the sun goddess, the mouthpiece, the world star number 8. Unim papa 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 papa. You guys are here. I appreciate you guys. Ewi asimo. Se nipa dowa. Uye bibi ye. Se nipa tan so a na amobo ye. And we are having issues with our internet. But we na mun stay mu chuku. Why? We dey Ghana. Ghana go be or you know go be. What do you think? I welcome you people. Papa, inti say a topic na wo ho ni. Because it's a program and they voted you, they voted Otrade Sikesu, they voted Pakwesi, so they will all come and treat this topic. They voted Jana so, but unfortunately, the program never banned so we will give him another topic. Topic need me what 300 topics we are going to discuss. I'm working hard. I don't parasite. I create my creation. Inti papa topic I ever discussing. So 1, journey. 2, land of the dead by mortals. 3, that side of astral traveling. 4, to the land of the dead. Asamando. Baby, I will bet tibia funny baby. I'll pass all the fabia. Wait to me, the faba boo boo. I cannot tifa baby. I'll pass all tifa.
Medas, Master Samadu di. We are seeing one thing about this earth or this universe is adie bia wo ho mra. I'm Labraska. Adie bia wo wiase biara e wo mra ahyede atemde ni na chiwade. You can't walk on earth without positive and negative. So anything that has a negative has a positive, and anything that has a positive has a negative. Mortals, as we say, yankwa samado, and samanfo also not permitted to be here. Komuna minu bodo wada Roma.
Koso.
Etina yawa samado ya mantina benfos asamado ya mine on its own. Asasi susu ya mine on its own. Entu beko baby wo hia visa. Na visa ya 1 day visa, 2 day visa, 1 month visa. Te said ya o kwa America ya obi e man 5 years. Obi 3 years, obi susu ama 1 month. Fakobra. But why no connection mine? I would any more visa no.
That everybody need connection man to get a visa. The embassy is there.
The embassy is there.
Yeah.
But start ben abe failing no. You can connection man you be say be o juice because o do ko akopebo. But obi kro be boa mo fail o form kro your connection man.
Okay. Ati ase o.
Form no dey amount. But baby o metro bibia won ti ase. Obu so obi say aha no ase kire sen. The oboa o to say connection ma wo boa wo.
Okay.
It is isi me pese me kwa asamado. Asamado before see yen koma. It be pese me kwa asamado ba why na de me kwa ba. Eni pako na wodi manim de makwa asamado aba no. Se bibi ye na me ne den. Sama ya bawiase. Burden was akọ. Ti de friend sama ntwentwen. Ye was sama bi wa yengine wa asamado biom. Because we bu asamado mmara so and waba. Good. Benwu asamado da. Ba ma enwura gate. Asamado ensuo na che asase ni asamado ntem. There is no light in asamado area mo.
Ahoy esum.
Your friend enye sum so friend kusukuku.
Kusukuku.
Yes.
Asa ensuo mu na no.
Asa ensuo mu na no.
Hey.
Ana ensuo da ho. A check between the living and the dead, very tall mountain, and then so dem sa like a valley. The boat is in so. That is why I the coins a boat being to man and I be boat to the car. Now do we samado? It has samado inside and some dear make a blessing meaning, but the meaning say you are samado pan and was samado money. It's not the biami to nipa for say, Mammy Grace tia who would dini, who draw some out of Benya baby atna, because who would dini. Hey, mechanical natural plane. Wouldn't dinya, wouldn't never been town or some other. Mammy quotation, Bible say na nka ne na hemfo no motete ahemfo motete o madwa so na nka no ya asase hye titire be ma be hia obusa say wo so hojo ti say yen so obi ya hene wo ha asama ado ti akonwa so Bible na kan yes edo asama ado wo na akonwa o ti so
ani omo
na asama ado wo nya asama mfo tia no hwema me na nka no mo ya asase hye titire ni ahemfo sorry fro madwam wo asama ado be hia wo ebusa wo so ya ti say yen wo so hojo and the mommy who says, "What did the now the position was as so? Who does some adunya baby na?"
Hey, and your mom munya baby in that house.
Bebre, tell the baby catch us. Me ma pretty ya chenje.
Na no ye ni pan hye ana nyame hye.
Nyame hye. Adenti ne yensie so jani was asase bia so. Yensie no military cemetery. Ami grace wadam. Aden yensie wo hini bia was asase bia so. Eso esie ne bam. Aden a press before war masase. Obudi sie nipa. Roman for war masase obudi sie nipa. Because asama do metie na bodan. Obi e koni diem.
Hey, and ya kwa so ya 8 years.
Enti baby obeti wani no. Baby e besi o na ho na obeti wani awo.
Abaifo ka wo.
Enu tira me ka kira me ho se mi ensie o mi kuro mu da.
Ah?
Me nam ka kira wo. What said you say skafo be bro mu nim fom no wo se ensie no ni fie.
I didn't hear.
Baby a ye besi o na ho na wo sode a wo sode afiri.
Wo da mo no ho.
Aba. Adenti na Abraham to ne bodan. Abraham na tiska koto bodan a wo wu a ye mfansie no. Jacob wu ye, the Bible say ko sie no baby a Isaac wu ye, Bible say ne koto ne papa Abraham nche wo de bodan oto ye. Sarah ne dika wu ye ne koto sa bodan nim. Abraham wu ye, Bible say ne koto ne ye Sarah nchen. Isaac wu ye ne koto, Rebecca wu ye ne koto. Jacob su wu ye ne koto ho. Ade na Abraham no peti bi si do asase bia so. Eteme me will ehyemu si ye mi wu a ye nsi mi o ma so de fie.
Asaye ho.
Me na me ka
ho.
Ma ha
Wa wususi.
na metimi de poma hwehwe boys ni tirim. Wabie. Atayira na. What is blue so? Kai ma me na ma grace twen ka ho. So mo anan ka no mtete o madwam. Esore be hia wo. Krachi, watch you adan.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. Yes, you are one bobra no kwasa mado
Oh yes. Oh you work sankwas for mu.
Hey!
Me kan ko na jo plane. Me pasa be the Bible ni na kire. Mama, no ma ka sasa me boa na me boa. E wa Isaiah. Ade chensuru ma Morning Star. Oso ayet say yen.
Abusia. Hayford Kwame eden Shia another day. When the student is ready, the teacher delivers. The sun goddess, your students are ready. Then Chejatum, she says through Jano. She says hellfire. Freeman Kumodi, or say, Mammy Madam Grace, Mammy Sanso Madam Grace. Wow. I lost that comment. Damn. Okay, Maminko Facebook, YouTuber. Azalu Felix, hey Azalu, what the man is saying is true, because if you don't have a house on earth, when you go, you won't get place to sleep. Ah, Azalu, how? Now, Crawford, where we almost sit down and combine us as in ye baby sana. Goddess of all goddess, the world and universe star 8, the true bloodline. What can someone know? Of the Anunnakis, mother of all nature, please, I greet you. Nana ya kwate medofo Joso dodo Joso papa Richard Kofi Moonlight Spencer. Wow, can't so much Ruby. Francis Dongold. Hey, that is the deep truth. Okay, we are watching. John Diego Techi. Hey, John, how are you? We are the greatest and the tallest. We are. And the rest are branches. Kofi Ghana TV. Mason Osofo Buachio. Hey. Okay. Beauty Ohima Queen Perpetua. I send you love, happiness, and I believe to you. That's for you. On the path, the icons are controlling Papa. They are controlling who? Brahma Ibrahim. Mama, please ask AJAGURAJAH what the what he mean by having name and fame before entering Asamadu. We just started. I will ask him for you. Were you ready? Okay, that's all right.
Isaiah 14 verses 9.
Also, Mike in there. Isaiah 14 verse 9.
Isaiah 14 verse 9.
What's it?
Asamado a ewa asase.
Asamadu a wa asase ase.
Ka ne ho behia wo ba.
Eka no ho behia wo ba.
Ehwenya nsamafo ma wo.
Wawo no na hwanya nsamanfo ama wo.
Won a nanka woye asase so nkunini nyina.
Omo anom ya asase so kunini enyina.
Ema won anka woye asamado nsam amanaman ahemfo nyina so
read to boase not na so be country bible kan
Isaiah 14 verse 9.
What's it then?
Asamado a ewa ase ka ne ho.
Asamado na ewa ase na eka no ho behia
wo ba.
Wawo no na eka no ho ba behia wo.
Ehwenya nsamafo ma wo.
Na asamado ahwonya nsamanfo de ama wo.
Won a nanka woye asase so nkunini nyina.
Enka no mo anom ya asase so kunini.
Emma won a anka woye amanamai ahemfo hi.
Enka no mo ya amanamai ahemfo.
Nyina sorry free won adwaso.
What? Mam ge omo sorry for me adwaso wa Asamado.
Won a wo Jesus say ka kire wo say.
No ma bo ma Jesus ka kire wo say.
Won so wa hojo yen.
Wo so wa hojo te say yen.
Won so wa hojo te say yen ara. Wa ye say yen ara.
Wo so wa ye say yen mu ba ko. Bra be dey. It almost sorry for me just or your hini was as to that some do
Hey, and I say you force.
Yet na nipa be ko all the ways obenya din.
Nti yakasa obi wodi ni fame, who is that person?
A person would do baby obi anim no. Mami Grace, whether good name or bad name is a name.
It's a name.
When I'm going to pray Idi Amin ku nipa more than 2 million. You are born in new history mu.
You don't mind.
Name is name. Judas Iscariot. What did he? Peter.
Good name is better than riches.
Solomon good name ben oye. Waware matters good name ben okai. Mi busa kwachi good name ben okai. Papa no we feature say no tempt obebo otu obi ansi wo. Maami no wa ni timo de boy obebo odu obi anka no. Gay we do oye obedu atam social media obi anka no. Mami Grace no kana on fa nchew obi ameka wo. Jaguraja so fu de oye obedi watem ankoka no on meka wo. Name is name. The Bible so sorry for me just so Asamado. It na ye wura na obi ye santin ye wura na tu for santin ya me fa wo nyina duru be 200 years na another nsa be ku so a wo do Asamado wo adwa wo ho a wo din odini hene wo asantifo wo Asamado nyina so.
The biggest.
It has Asamado wo mra wo ho ye ntwa mra nim. Yes I two prum. Yeah, kind.
Genesis 25 verses 7.
Genesis 25 verse Abraham torn no ka kama me kind.
Na Abraham na odi ye mfinhia oha aduasonum.
Abraham na odi ye nyina ye 175 years.
Na Abraham jai ne honhum.
And Abraham jai ne honhum.
Na owu adwepo no mu.
Wo dwop adwiri pa mu.
Na wabo akokora.
Na Abraham abọ akokora yi.
Na mfie amen no.
Na mfie amen no.
Na oti na janum wa Asamado.
Wo koti na janum wa Asamado. To aso.
Na ne ma Isaac ni Ishmael sie no Mekbla botan num.
Ne ma Isaac ni Ishmael ko sie no Megla bodan na wo toye no. O mo ko sie no wo kan.
Wo het ni Efron.
Kan.
So haba afuo no mu wo Mamre ntentenso.
Afuo
a Abraham tol no.
What?
Het ma nsem no.
Afuo na Abraham tol no het ma nsem se wo anfansie no.
Ehọ na wonsie Abraham ne yere Sarah.
Ehọ Abraham ne yere Sarah. Adentia. On person no bi be ko da ba bi ba ko. Am this.
Anu de ye hu say obi mu kura wi ma yekotutu omundo mpefiri ba bi de besin ko ba bi.
Adenti na Lawrence penny nipa wo ye ku a otu nko nwu ye. Kwame Nkrumah domi Ghana se soja ni aban bia rontu nko nwu. Lawrence hu sa kwaje no kotu Kwame Nkrumah furu ko sie no. Etu wo din wa ha sei udu Asamado wo din de tre mani abrese manya din no
Edin bia bi
He obia no wo dimpa dimbo ne nka ho.
Ye ni pay na na bedo.
Ah, am Grace ba we am from Bonsam.
Me bibia.
Ya from Dimo.
Bibia.
Eti so ya Dimo so ya Bonsam o. We am Grace.
Ni na ye din.
Mo. Who kwa give us say na ye bold din gugu. Grace revelation show. Oh, come on. Ba ya ta ye mo din show. Dokun na uton. Wa na ni mo.
Ah.
Hwe ye wo Canada Japan fo mienu wo Ghana ha. Wo bu nyina wo sika. Ba ko wo din, ba ko ni din. Ba ko di Canada Japan. Wo ye MP. Ba ko so the Kim Pong. Wo sika. Nipa saying ni Kim Pong. The most richest man in Ghana. And you are despite who? I'm not for you say you are despite the richest man in Ghana. No! Your friend no Nick. Or your the gold casket. Esi any man. The whole Ghana of this country. As only thing because we cool what in baby. Tell them before see you will play man in your scanning.
I know dear.
It's me because if it's a minute, you want me to bankuta agidi. A DJ bia so no boni kakra be bata ho. Utimi nyine. Yesu ba gidi boni mata ni ho.
O da wo dem kro bi be bo boni no dear. Enu mpo dear me enko ho.
O ko te shara. Kama me ha.
Genesis 35 verse 28.
Genesis 35
verse 28.
Verse 28.
Na Isaac na odiye nyina
Abraham awu. And Isaac so na odiye say.
Mfinsia ohade owotwe.
180 years it was saying papa Abraham 5 years.
Isaac jai ne hunhun.
Wo so jai ne hunhun fa ne ko sie
no.
no.
Wi. No teenager no wa samado.
Wo ko sie no wa hin.
Bra no aba akokra.
Mo.
Na ne na men no.
Mo.
Na ne ma Esau ne Jacob sie no.
E wa hin fa.
Ye nu ewo Mamrek wo Catret Abba. Hebron and their friend Hebron. Dear Abraham ne Isaac tena say ohofo no.
What? Efo na Abraham to ya da na so ye de Isaac koto ne nje de koto ne papa njen. Omo mpe didi. Omo mpe kurase ni funu bia wo omo njen.
Wa be one na wo.
Me na me ka cho pre adenti na Israel go na saase keka ya di siefu ye to 400 million. Esikafo be se ko sio mu esikafo mu.
Ai. Jaba ifo so wo mo se ye de.
Me na be catch up play. Eti wuti anya yie. Na wo mie de koto akura ase. Oba sore na hotum. Na nkusie na hu.
Ai, wa di bia ye nkwan. Na de body ne de kwa asa.
Asema ye kai. Mama, asema ye kai o. Amanfo bi nsi ye di agoro. Ba me ka do krepa na akiro.
Hey.
Wo position wo e na asema ado wo benya. Kama mia.
Genesis 49 verses 29.
Osi den wo ho.
Na wo hye won ka kire won say.
Wo hye omo ka kire omo say.
Akakuma bi.
Akakuma bi.
Na mani aka guso.
Na mani aka guso.
Munko sie me. Me nananom nchen.
Ko sie me o me nananom nchen.
Obodan a ewo hetni.
Obodan ewo hetni.
Efron efuo mu.
Efrom efuom.
Obodan a mekbla efuo so mamre ntenten so wo. Kana na asase so. Asase a Abraham toye.
Jacob no asase a me na Abraham toye no.
Wo hetni.
Ehona munko sie me. Ma munsie me ba biara.
Awo na wo mpe ba bia wo na nanom wo na so mo.
Dabi me mpe ba bia me na nanom wo.
Adenti.
Me na nanom na ko ba ko kompo ne kuro. Ba ko hia ne kuro. Ba ko na yade na abo no. Ba ko diabetes me mpe no.
Na say ho body nya hwe.
Na say na Abraham no na nanom. Anu am ya fa ko to ne nchen.
O change mu.
Me na me ka kire wo.
Nti wo change mu.
Me ka no ko ma ka cho so mo fam to mesi gran na ki. Ma kire ba bia me wo mo fam ntu nyina. Ise kwa me ko to me madam na ye bibia di ato wo. Me wu ya na mo de ma hye. So mo di me di a chentu me kurom je me ye omo.
Awo da wa wu awie no.
Oh ho sere. So a man's dying wish, you don't joke with it. You don't joke with a man's dying wish. Mama, baby a wo be wu edo beto ne hu hia. Me kan ko na cho prema rose. Ye fa gronto nchen, mam Grace. Asamado position wo haruko di back wa asamado. Eti be mati bi ku no ho se. Oso be ja me da me ku na me ku bi ho. Ye do asamado asakwa koye den.
Akoto ato.
That's it.
You're watching the biggest and the largest because I what the abus hunamon kan ho.
Mami, asamado is another realm. It's another dimension altogether. It also so dan kan bibusa say ye de honam na ye mfa ye honam na ekọ ye de frama na ekọ eye de na jatimi sim frama it is hair na ye se be ko hair no ye be hye hair no de na ehye eja no ye na de ehye ye frama na ye de ekọ eti ja no ye na eja na ehye
ehye frama
me na ase.
You're watching the biggest and the largest when you have done a show ben hey papa obi see mama in fact mama come in person me bisa now they ufajo wa home kakra now they atoso oh another question ko dey to awasem so
wow eti am for me nti bi ma se so obi to odi machem say na de o kan de o boa de ti see ye se be hye obunsam jam no safo e mi busa question say see e no anya ni padia de ko asam adom boa e mframa okay eti see ye se de ko obunsam jam no je na be hye Asama so a different realm. Osama any feel pain. Osama also feel pain because it's a different dimension.
Papa, I've said this. Mrs. Obi Kachiro say me ku a enye hu. No say obi ku na wa keji wo so no wa tormentina. Eno de say we serious no dwane. Wo be dwane because eno de wu wo hobi. Wo be torment mu. E wo me message bi.
Wo hyeto na we say be wo hyeto mu.
Abusia, you are watching the biggest. When I raise this topic, no mini na me count. Tell me say nipa train be treat ni hade. Eh serious o.
So obi so be mo kwa asema do a. Do obi so be tina de bia me ka kire wo say. So obi so be ku ani ni wu. Mi de bia wo hu say be shatare atenten. De hye ma kire no anu odene.
E chen de wo kra mo.
Ato 14.
Come back and cramofo asori dam ni second show mo page. Eh na wana so mam. Are you live? Did they hear this? I'm dead. You are watching the biggest and the largest. No baby say and then e wo wuti no na no insult ba me hu nipa ni din.
And
then e hye wuti no. Na opa no insult.
Eye bear esisire ready me turn o Denmark. Me shada for flight ko Denmark ko to buy. Sisire ready. And the sister in Tino, and on my unity because of weapons we are ready and casa bear. I think sorry that camera and be one come sorry no one who's in the city.
Ah, Ebehu.
I'm sorry, no share in the city. To say that here. On the city. The sister in Sunny, sister in Sunny, the 9 in the woman chia see. And I'm a call. We share the far flight to call Switzerland, go to Tardoma way. I say home. Specification.
Okay, what will be sa question no? We here no amount no.
Sisire ni ti de shebiti no.
Nti wo ye sisire ana?
Ni nya sisire.
Wo ye sisire ni nya.
Da bi nya sisire nya. Sisire sunsun bo me ho ban.
A sisire sunsun. Na de ne wawu na ne ntoma ne bo.
Na de na na sante ne to na jata da nanim no ye den. Se so jata no wawu.
Anti na just ne ho.
Bibia wase.
E significant. E signs and tokens.
Thank you very much, my dear.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. Hey, yo abusia nti ye ka samando asem nti papa se sie no. Obi betumi aso jani with obi. And now so say how do we do those things?
It depends on the person or the worker. Emra wom. Obi betumi do akọ unsori biom. Uso no betumi trapped. Na spirit foforo ba be wuram. And said that ya yesu ya eye de obi timi so da say odi fa AJAGURAJAH minimu da ba maso da ya hu. Uso no na ahia me. Eja na dwonde mi pebia mitimi de ye wo. Na ba ho na mani. Eti obi de wo kwa asamado. Odo wo kwa kwahwehwe. Na kwahwehwe wo hyebrem ni bibia mu. How well do you trust the person? How well have you studied the person? Was anybody be to me read the books? You won't conform more ye, and you won't conform to read the books almost all ye. Anything can go wrong, and there are some who will take you there and come back. Maybe could be that, but me dearly say, I did be a papa biano, bonnie come disadvantage come. And you'll be an and soon get me pig and soon the call. It's not by phone poor selected. By force selecting a bar, what did to me in the bemano? Men could have 53 men, papa selected me the man, Miss Amina didn't me moja befa. Nancy, I'm a baba coming back to Yadi. Yes, me moja command. adentia me twema na obebodam I come mara ho eni kwa se me na me wo ne de but eni kwa se me moja ko ne mu direct sa obebodam nti bia ne mara ba me gire so adaroma bia ne mara ahyede atemude adwuma wo yi nko na nim de ode ye wadwuma obi baba wetrase so oye the same thing emfa obi antie no age se wa ba wetrase ti Nebraska no adaroma
nti no yan travel nko.
The importance of the soul traveling nipa ne kwa kopeden obo bia na farese e conference amanfo yi obo a try say ni busuani bi ewu wa try say opeso friend saman emfa opeso onu akọ ne kokasaba
na ye den
obi am grace obi ane de ope wada roma
hey asembe ni
you say bia na obi awa farese ba mfa me ho ya ja maware nyame mfa sa ma no sisum na me yire wu ebia na me yire wu ajabedi gold bi ma me yire so mfansie me team ani no oba na wu ba bia gold ni
kwa kwaju gold wa tamando
se gold ni shahin na bi wona wa wona da bi ko ba gold no what is shahin that's the most important thing
na wo na wan ba biom e
I know na make a chiro say nti utunsum nya dia enko
nti se e ba ne se na wuduru wo se utunsum ye den ti e ba ne se na wo koduru ho no wan wuramu na wuduru gate chi no
wuramu an etimi loko no
wo for so wuramu
wo for so person ko hu de obehu an etimi loko no ti mi gira no na mehwe ekun kese da ho between the living and the dead eti the living e high wo ho the dead na ekusukuku ana boat esim kodo na ye di dua ehyem na ye pia ni bi ana sim entudu ana de kwan na to ni nse watua ka na odo ko onye pepa ho
nti se no se wo kwadi gold na obe den age ade wontumi ko
you are getting the information
to know where the thing is.
Number 2 asama do time be a spiritual world the time difference and the differ from asase so if you don't calculate it well
bayira
and asama do I say maize no you can maize nya buru maize wakoto maize mu ofa ha no abesu achi ofa eti unni obi obedi wanimpa wo ye powerful pa with mayira and your spirit will be wandering yes okokoma
ebi kura bodam
wadaroma
una moble
it depend but you won kofo so a di omunim
de wasama do
omunim oje you won kofo a omasua awodiri mu enim sa no ma no ene won kofo so matu agum say obi ye bi ntim so be bi
you are watching the biggest and the largest. Sansamando some crowd here, me pesa me kan wasa me ko bo obi so amenya asem. Nti papa se sie ano. So obi say ma we are singing na afutuo about this soul journey thing na. And then I'll be catching nipa no.
Oh, ade a meka nyina ne say obiara ni individual preference. But the meka nyina say ade bi e wo good no, e bad. Enti nipa na akwakoye soul traveling no no. Huniye say wa ready woman or track record.
Huniye say like how do you know the person say wa ya check.
Say me to AJAGURAJAH movement ye ka protection Ghana how car protection so ku hu AJAGURAJAH. Ma ya check.
And they kwa Afghanistan e.
Me
ni omo na omo kwa wo ho. Na kwa mo protection.
And na me ka cho say protection di bia me ka say hona mani me kura na me tie bibi hye me chia me bom ho ba hona mani. I give protection spiritually. Not physical.
No obi wa wapa wo ho boko.
Pajo say.
Sa na jo ko no obi hia wo
fa. Media no obi timi fro kra meto ahwem. Obi timi nyo for guess. Enchechire wo. Ano no media. Ba me am ye di for me tie bibi hye machi.
Na wo ye for guess man krofo.
O say me ye for guess, me ye for guess.
Yeah, sure.
Me ye.
Well, we serious am in June. You are watching the biggest and the largest. It is say papa se nipa ewu na se okwa is there any process?
Yes.
Yes,
the Grand Reaper. Obehu no. Friend the Grand Reaper. Oyoba. Obi obeka cho say death ye be ma bi oboa ewu death oyoba. Tiri more den no. Onfa nchew. Death, dream, desire, despair, destiny, death. Omunyina ye dream pe na ebe ma dia ka nyina ma. Omuna spirits. Etuba be wua. Then you see the Grand Reaper. The dark side war ni wo before. And then Yankopon so one angel of death. Oh yes. Eti miyeru nyina obo hu miyeru nyina. Then they bargain, you see them bargaining. I don't be no koye Moses la mo ka bonsamne Bible say bonsamne Mike dia pedi o Moses mu de obefa.
Dan dia no wawu dada.
Wawu dada but Moses kra na nkoye. Yankopon na see Moses. Nyame amma Moses anko asamado.
Nto ko he. Okọ ba bia no komo ni bi. But omo de omo ye raptured, but this one died.
How did you know?
I said this topic that I'm treating is because of something I have seen.
I see. At Moses anko asamado normal asamado. I'm surprised you know this. I'm very surprised because I did we see and you be akekenenim. You be akekenenim. And Moses had secrets. So all that Satan needed was Moses' body. So that he invokes Moses. So Bible running na munim. Now we the questions. Because the entire from Genesis, Exodus, Moses to Deuteronomy, Otemonsamni or Pante. Pomana na kuta Moses na de na bonsam na Nyankopon chama Moses no. Owo gina ho ma hwan? Adama.
Owo ya bronsam ampa.
Owo gina ho ma bonsam. As that is what we have said. That's why you see Baphomet. Osha Baphomet I dey na that hospital mo no. I rod na awo mi nu hia sei no. Baphomet oda ho eda no so sa. Baphomet so bonsam second in command. That is why you never heard Satan. The name Satan was never mentioned in the era of Moses. Na bonsam way. No achina mano. Until na bonsam kuta Moses. It after 40 years Satan had his freedom. No so we make chilo nyansa wo. Me ye obone. It okopre eye den Bible say Nyankopon na sie Moses. Obi anim. Eye den na bonsam hu baby sie Moses. Mama guess that's the question I'm asking.
No kwagina also okofa body here NG so ba say
no problem is say Bible say Nyankopon kwa na sie Moses.
Na Nyankopon na nkasa sunu Nyankopon na sunu bonsam.
I na make sure say Nyankopon ba side the fair bonsam but who chechem bebre a nipa ntia ase ntime ni e ntwa so.
Eni asa de nyame ni bia bronsam ni. Enti na obi sa so ye de no hu ba bia ye sie na. Ari onu na sie no.
Tie de me chiro na me so ntem cha. Who chechem musa nipa ntia ase. O the Christopher ni bi hwe o. Bebre so say
forget platform where they are aware of themselves. Any platform way so.
Na ga me church anu na ki mu dada but bebre bo just don't change Jesus' skin. Ye ntwa so.
What did he buy?
Aye den about what Moses here no. Bible say Nyankopon na see Moses. Now up to date obi ani Moses adamna. Aye den abonsam hu.
Na say Jesus ano ye bronsam ti bibia Jesus ni. ABC wo Garden of Eden. All ka asem na kire Adam and Eve no. Now bronsam ni ho. Bronsam ba wa beka the same thing. These people are playing games.
I say politics.
NPP and NDC.
Politics. If there is no devil, why would you worship God?
There will be no job for Jesus.
Everybody will be put out of ministry. It will suffer bomb by saying, Yamin Sabon Samontem. Debbie has a business. Now, Bonsam are better than
you are watching the biggest and the largest.
Come on, yeah.
Deuteronomy 34 verses 5.
What's it name?
Eradi akwa Moses wo ho.
Eradi akwa Moses wo ho.
Moab asase so said
Eradi sikaye no.
Na osie no bonhwa.
Nyankopon na bobo na tade ano fa shovel pikas. Esie Moses obohwam no bia ni ho. Kan.
Sie no bonhwa Moab asase so. Bet on tentenso. Na obiara nim.
Obi biara tie underline the word not even spirit. Not even spirit knew where God buried Moses. Underline the word Kaibiem.
Na obiara nim
adamna. Obi biara nim Moses adamna.
Besine.
Ebesine to wase. My Jude kan eyeda na bonsam hui. Abra Nyankopon kwa nim say secret no. Wa dwunu ko sofo nka nkire woda. Onim. Akiola. Yesu be ye John 9 and all kire. But there are secrets. Ibu na dwana ko hye dem na o ye no maka ma me Jude yen ko ye.
Jude 1 verse 9.
Jude 1 verse 9.
Nanso bofu pani Michael ni bonsam di apre kasa Mose mu no.
Obofu pani Mike ni bonsam di apede e kasa wo Mose mu ho. Me pa twa ye den na bonsam hu ba bi anyame sie Moses. First question. Eh den na Michael su ko hu ba bi sie Moses. Second question. Na bonsam pe Moses furu di aye den. Third question. Yan hwe se Mike tibi kasa ti abonsam wo sofo se the stick a bit ma pamo bonsam afi wo. Also oni nyansa. Yan hwe se Mike akenje no wo kasa ti abonsam akoma me.
Di apre kasa Mose mu no ho.
Na wanya den.
Na wansiri mbo se
Mike kwansi ni bon kasa obekasa ti bonsam.
Obekasa moni abu na ten.
Mike kwanti me ansiri bu so obekasa moni bi abu bonsam aten. Na mo kasa Erade nka wanim. Satan. Mike kwani tumi se boy no.
I didn't know only to me so ye abronzam.
Unia penyin no, he was the first creation apart from Metatron. God created Metatron, created Lucifer and created Satan. Satan and Lucifer, they are not the same. They are different.
So Enoch was there before say Enoch had a Metatron.
But the Metatron spirit was already there. He was hovering. No nya baby. Ete Enoch ye be fa no odi ne ye Metatron. Eno ka hu bi na bonsam rebellion ye no.
Ebuafu.
They tell bonsam rebellion ye nyina ye ba kope. E ba bi si astral travel ya so tie. Bofo na ka kire me. What see entities in ye mienu, the Big Bang theory. Nyankopon ye male spirit, and Ashoret ye female spirit. And then Nyankopon ni Ashoret create Nyankopon create so, and Ashoret create asase. That is why you people say is God a woman? They will create asase. God they no man. A man cannot do this. The Busa say Bible nyamba ye no. Hey, then ye na nanu gunsa. Otwa di ampon kwame. Asase ya. Even our forefathers knew so oba na create asase. Ana ntokwa siye. Mami Grace a wumi 9. Ba jo benka so a 9 wadarba. Mami Grace a 9. Ana Mami Grace se
na potesa ndi wonka hwe.
Nyame fa sa Mami Grace ni kunu enya problem. Eye den nkura ne bi pe wasem nkura ne bi so pe maame na sem.
Ene
Eti bonsa maame Lucifer mo maame na ka kire oni Nyankopon ni nya problem no. Wo mo ka kire se enya sa dia sorry tia papa na gi ahanwa na me mfa mawo na me nta wachi. Eti na Lucifer ka say memma makunya so achen Nyankopon. Okwa ne maame.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. See, as some 100 years, person who the dealings that happens there. That's the topic.
And I'm also make sure as some 100.
Say you want to phone say omo twe na yesterday na abasa. Omo tutu na taa so ne nani ase. And you see no that gate na went to me nwura mu na menti ase.
Men tempting nwura mu. Men ko pehwe ho. Mabusu ani bia no.
Why did you try the experience in the first place?
No, papa na de me koye. Oluma na de me koye se me nkohwe. Se bia me kasa me nya biaka. But me adia minimum no, because obe challenge me ntimi challenge o. That's why mfie bebre ni a me ya so so fu panyi bia ntimi challenge me social media so da. Because oni say de me kan ye no kore. Adia minimum no, oja me den, mam grace. Man ko hu de twam wo. But me who say what is a kusuku ko ensuo muna no na ensuo da wa ensuo ne clear wo asa ayina se a boat si so
no boat no one or drive it
obia to be matin gram tuntum hu nanim.
Okay, now then tell us about the energies now who be who are ho na wadu to aso ho.
Okay, so the grand repair omo ye mienu Nyankopon de and I don't know say be kan bonsam de o se dan you but omo ye mienu. They will be bargaining on your soul, say, or your media, to your shed your white was as so. It will share, say, radio, what for the call. It will free body in my pair, what my angel has told you. Oh, free wood that, oh, free body in my ultimate who's or the
to move so body need da ho.
Yes.
Na no dey say nipa timi da na wahu so ne body da. Wo hu da.
Agi be yi anasa wo ani. Normal person say cameraman
I'm talking about you.
Oh, Mami Grace Jade, oh, you know, make us my foot.
What is
Mami Grace?
Me besides what they who
oh, the boy now what to order some near catch in a war tea. It will no say for us what.
Because this is something that happens. You can sleep and you see that you are sleeping.
Una wuti me da who said you no busa so who be that. Bema who be that.
Wona ye bisa o say wona ye bisa. Wo who be that? Aya that. Do you do that? Do you see that? Do you experience that?
Can I ask you one personal question?
Yeah.
What does Shatari da?
Me? Ade.
Question.
Baby Sam say me wa.
Oh, that Shatari.
Me shall rubber. You watch it.
What do you use so much the odan Shatari? Put me for Tari crank amuna.
You watching the biggest and the largest. Or no Shatari on the me.
Also to me Yano.
Me Yano. Me shall rubber.
What's your for rubber?
Ade.
What's Shatari and
Shatari? Me shall rubber.
So watching you know.
Now be some say me
here. So much you be to me Shatari na.
Ade.
Obedane.
You're watching the biggest and the largest. You want to be spiritual person? Oh, Jenny, back into money. Well, when you want to. Auntie Papa says, we want to know the process. So that's the topic.
So, Obiari baby or doko, Asamadu ni omiunu, your paradise. Anyone no ma Asamadu mufene hell no. Hell no mo kano. Anya bunsam jamu. No. But idea we are guilty of, you'll be reliving it for the rest of eternity. So kunipa penya. Ujira wa sama do ha ti se de obi so ba nipa ko na ba be kumu no. Na wasa ba ho so. Na say relive sa. Etu wo bonsam je you are in your worst nightmare. Tunya hoto. Eti papa no susu anya do ko ba bi. Eti Yakob ka che David say, "Tena me nche kopum se me watamfo be hye na ase." Eti Grand Reaper no. Obi wo ho a. Otimi ba bewu. Ne bibia save no. Busam se de ba dia. Okra twamu a.
Okra jamoa.
Okra jiramoa. Ubewu. Na okra jiramoa twamu a. Utimi sa nya nkwa. That is why obi oba be wu ofie bia na okra to fie.
I don't know how much you moving a cat woman.
Tina obi oba be wu a wu so okra ye na ofie kim. Obi oba be wu. Ba okra ofie wu ntimi mada. Owu ade osoro ne okra. Tina fe ne kra. Okra no 9 lives obetimi ndi ndi na sesam.
Minimum obi a okra bebre woni fie so wu. You know what's up? You're watching the big example. Who's that mean kokra? Me nam boy na yon kokra.
O ka no so ya kokra. 90 years the better was saying. The time aso.
Internet just.
You will be an the time so ye. And no one some na me no work.
No be what say one day kura the time aso.
Oh, ama.
Na when 99 the time.
Mama, o time so you can never cheat death. O time so. Obi akwabenka asem yense kakra. Akwa bi na the time aso oba be wu. And owu ba ni fie. Oba ye no kuta paper no owu ba ochia no. Ho fefefe ni hips bibia kama. Akwa no hwe no tafre na no se fro so no se frem owu so bo anyo owu. Also ye frem owu. Me ame ni owu no hwe nkrofo meku omo. Ohwe ya hwe kwa menkuma mu nyina di wo. Ampa owu no no. Also time aso. No so owu mesrawo. Brafie de bedidi. Na didi wi ayakọ. Wo ba ya boy di wo buruburu share dem wo di drag ba anya omoda. Wo di fra wo wu aduane. Boy su di na o top o. No wo so bobo di ni free soro. Wo di asane. Wo ti na ni wada boy bro wo pant wo jamu. Wo sani se wo no wo say o da so do say de wa ye mi mani age. Wo so bi a che enti de wa ye nti se sie no me mo body ni free top biem mabubo afra ase e mabubo fi ase so body ni wa ase e enti ye da owo do beko enti no ye nyina no edwan
ayakwa
ubewu. But I didn't know see it me bon ban say be ya nyame na na ode ama ono ubedi. Asem ni nyina no ante.
Nje say sankrofo ne besra wo a omo bade a wo nya hwe enye ye wo beko.
And me so be kire say some people bargain with them.
With the two entities.
Yes, with the two entities. They can bargain with them.
Ah, what time aso na omo ba no.
Bargain. Now say
who are those who can bargain?
He's a care bargain.
Obisa 15 years.
Osi nyame kai. It that means na nyame wura fidie Isaac ye.
There are people who can jump timeline. There are people who have multiple lives. I have just
and I mentioned on say so there are some people that they can bargain with death. Now go born 15 years, still have 15 years in the beso.
Owu ye boni ana ye papa.
Owo ye ewo oye na dwuma.
Like what I mean is say besi wusu as onipa eye papa na ye boni.
It depended. Pacho, can we present me this question say? Only for comprehension ma wo. Eye de na betimi hu say bo wo ba be wu.
Oh, that one there say you can see.
Obi ani ne de.
Oh, you can see.
Oh, was tired be hu no. Meme de no say obi wo si obi so tired pa of ben ma me hu. Ni pati konkura na dompe akoro so say. Na di ni ti no akọ ne aba say. Kese wu da no so. Ni pati konkura tokuru da nanim epie na chi.
Anya sa no mo de bobo danger so no.
En na me de hu. Ye wo kofo bi busa so fofoforo bi so e ono so se ne de enkrante. Etwa ni panti su hia sa.
Hey.
Obi su se ne de efunu adaka. Obi obetuma nya vishi na ni pani su funu adaka. Eto obi a ne se ne osi hu ne de.
You're watching the biggest.
Obi kwa de o se hu se ni pani dware akuta sapo dware a oba be wu. Eto obi a ne de.
You're watching the biggest and the largest. Hey, Erade, emeye nie. Enti sese no asamando e de na ekoso wo ho. Is there any history about was there asamando no wo mutu o?
Omo otu your paradise.
And asamando, so we want to know.
And what na me trust asamado ho no. Mam grace mi ankasa no men ko ho da. But the mate ana de ma read wo books mu kire say e wa de.
You are watching the biggest. I will share now what experience that thing in there. Now what your number 0244860092. Now you discuss. I'm looking for something.
What are you looking for? Tell me.
Like I said, this topic we are treating is something I have experienced.
Okay. And
I want to. No, I didn't say that. I said I'm looking for something doesn't mean me call.
They won't go on.
Go for omo ko ho no mo no omo ko didi na omo ko ha gi nyankopon ne eke ka. Me nko ho. Unu say makọ ho anka maka. But there is something I saw.
What? There's something you saw where?
Huh?
Where did you
everything we are talking about?
That means what go?
Ehi ho.
Asamado.
Ah, na di bebrebe am making asamado.
Chama bomi nkomo e di si wo.
Chama wan. You're watching the biggest and the largest. That is why 3 people are discussing this. Oka say we are Saturday so nyame adom ne won obi say me ka nyame a say ye tie ase a okira de sika nsuo so ba be fa.
Ada obi so ka nyame aye den.
Omo say me say me ka nyame a nyame ben na me ka. Enti no na me say ya kan ma na ka ho.
Enti no. Nipa da se ni.
Obi kra bi say question bi o say me say nya Anunnakis na ebo Africans. Why do I say I am a true bloodline? I've told you people
that
Anunnakis
settled in Africa. Anunnakis settled in Inki, Inra, they settled in Africa. From Mesopotamia to Africa. Africa, Egypt, to the one they see a pyramid, you know.
Omo ambo me why? Omo ambo me, omo ye minua. What I say? I had to say matura dey we aboli social media ma wo samo nkokan. I had to say unua na ba ko atofom na ho ayefi na ba ko gina soro. Eno ntire say enye minua. What I say? Say me dware na me to me shirt yi a. I mean, inti what I say wo. You are watching the biggest inti say why explaining inti keep your questions coming. For our questions no Fabra. Na yen yi anon fa ma wo abusuya ma wo questions no and connected with the topic we are treating. So we name topic na ma menka soul journey to the land of the dead by mortals, and then that side of astral traveling to the land of the dead. That is what we are discussing. Nia wakano asamado any bibia no wo question no for question bra na on answer, but make sure say connected with the topic we are treating. Kevin Kusi Abebio, Mami, what's the difference between soul traveling and ayahuasca? Me can't be a soul travel. Do you get me? Ayahuasca is something we do to heal people. Obi a why traumatized, will be ho. Obi a why addicted, will be ho no. And we take them through ayahuasca. No, my he na ye one crofon so almost so feel say omo yiri bi ewu, omo boy bi ewu. Na the way they want to know and all that. And I want astral projection. It's a whole thing I can't actually explain. It is a whole person main country will say so travel yeah whatever. Please don't come and ask me. That's not. I'm not the guest. So don't come and me. If I want to teach, I will teach. I don't want to go there. There are gossipers and parasites on the platform. Me de maka. Nipa na obe friend no je fim. Friend no ka hwe che me am ntie bio. Show pepe. Boachi Bismarck or say Mami Grace. Papa question ya wudi ya o. Or say please ask him according to his concept where did he put reincarnation?
Reincarnation. All right. Every soul, most of the souls are reincarnated, recycled. Nyankopon bo souls ni dada. Enwa na recycle. So reincarnation is in between asamado and the living. You can never be reincarnated.
You will go start around.
Yes. Obi biara no wo water fu obekwa asamado na obekwa paradise.
Till when?
Till ever.
Why are hanging so?
I don't know from wandering spirits no. I don't know about my fasadi we. Etwa dwan aguso na watwa kokko aguso atwa ade aguso ma bibia ba betenam. Wa dwirimu no yesunsum na but wandering so bi na ba betenam.
Yeah, ghost I will go stay around.
Ba betenam. And there are so many wandering spirits. That is why I speak against swimming pools. I speak against dummies. I boutique. I speak against those things. Because spirit be
how can now why then relevant? But says spirit can only dwell in something that have flesh and blood.
No, never.
Now dominate
no, spirit can. It's not that. Then a bosom kriabane is one spirit womb.
Also ope baby atena.
Ope baby atena kriaba na oto no. Want to mean kasa spirit ni wo watena ope dan.
Spirit papa na spirit boni.
Spirit boni, spirit papa obi ope baby atena.
Na spirit papa so the other no yes stranded ope baby atena.
Obe stranded.
Why? What will make a good spirit become
what will make a sikaniba stranded?
Or rebellion?
Thank you very much.
In the spirit in the papa no
yes,
rebellion. Against who?
Against his master.
So every soul has a master.
Every soul has a master. Every spirit has a master. Cassia Macasta. But for the very Cassia Macasta. Or about for Makumaku 2 million a share. Omunina Betino. Some will rebel. As what for your graduate Becca, as I see you dead. Spirit be a pass as you so. One baby or tit. Now, this is a demon for power for supper. My me what time to be free. Assume ever transfers is over pending. Won't should be anywhere. I don't know if I remember what was you. Never remember what I see. I remember what about Uncle Fiabium. Hey, sister, why did you have quiet or something? Oh, I mean, it's dinner.
Maybe don't question that way to the assembly room.
What was that? Quite and can not joke as a horror. We are bear man won't forget or hold the G. I had girl for my motaba.
Having sex with people.
For
what?
For what is saying that I say be farm a mem farm. Now him say yes, ni papa nkasa or wo no. Hey, Gabriel.
Baby, I would do.
Who say yes, papa ni Gabriel?
Yes, ni papa Gabriel.
Gabriel and married die.
Oh no, come to
me. I because your Bible said that you home be butu so. Na dey no be butu so.
Also home want.
Home. Enti nipa ni nyini se bofo betimi no ba da. Eh ade nti na se nsuo ta no betimi no ba ba da na wa nyem ta no ba. Tan on your spirit.
Or a spirit.
Both on your spirit.
Or a spirit.
And Jaffiaring.
And your spirit no baba is salute.
And I'm Busa the head and you see show when you didn't.
O say ne yiri yensuo.
Ne yiri yensuo ni to mo ye den na ne yiri na o ma wo ma no.
Ze omo de omo
ye yensuo ma no. Ensuo ni ne ma atwam no. Ho na ne yensuo ni da yin say.
Ye yensuo. Watching the biggest and largest. We are discussing soul journey to the land of the dead by mortals. And then the dark side of astral traveling to the land of the dead. Asamando. And no na discussing. I've told you. Now I will give you topics. Then you vote for people. Mo pese omombe discuss it. To when me post it with social media no. Then confirm mo vote you no. Nanka shak shoes Papa AJAGURAJAH any ochira de sika nsuo any Dr. Pakwesi. Enti Papa shak shoes nya available. Papa AJAGURAJAH aba. Enti ochira de beba na Pakwesi so aba. Then I will post another thing. Me ja platform no imamo ye. Kakra ne ye kɔ yanim enti omo ba say na mo na ese mu bisa questions enti wa kyerɛkyerɛ mu kakra onim ɔso onim ni nyina waka no kra kyerɛ mo baabi onim abedu no na waka no enti wo questions no ɛyɛ welcome. We have like about 30 minutes for questions. The obetro abia no maybe 5 from ana 8 from YouTube no maybe 5 from Facebook enti mo betumi a keep the questions no coming. Ambitious, a fear or same. What at all did we come to this world to do? Hey, things do and things are happening. So with the question. Keep your questions coming. Menya question back. Papa mi bisa o. Or say I walk and I walk Jennifer and I say brofo fanche. Or say Mami Grace, please ask him when you are doing astral projection, do you take your physical body? Do you want to answer this?
Obvious me buo mo pa na ka se we me
man yes yes
na me ka meka fo akere pa wow say astral projection e den
now sanso so do body
o sa do body asaba wo bu say no we bu o ha munyai enye.
Listen, but on a more serious note, people are making me when people come to my office with this issue, sometimes I get tired. Okay? Just say what say me, Fanny say me, and a me project, like you are taking me through astral, whatever they call it. Now me say me nko, ubeku akuko beye 50, 20, said ye beye upushi so ni say enko. Ne obi e baby sa wo say me kwa ni say inti Mami Grace, me a baby sa me no like you see the question she's asking you. Sometimes I want you to answer this because people are confused because a lot of things are going on. Nyama bebre koso social media me ho no ma ye no to say court. Epim omo ana omo afa kwan wo ho no omo de aba. Nti sometimes so obetumi answer this because ebi mu ma ebi no mote ase say obetumi kura akoma wo ba odi niama beba. Ebi so obetumi akopo ase wo ba odi niama beba. So it's about what they hear. And no na ema omo su gina ho a omo su bisa ho questions. So please answer her.
There be also astral projection na minim ni die ye de soul no usunsum no na ekọ enye honam dua anti no na te say de waso da ye sa na the minim eno no I don't know all but that is the little I know.
Okay. When your GH vibrator or say or say
GH vibrator
my queen, ask him, is the concept of journeying to the land of the dead as depicted in the Akan mythology reflects the human understanding of mortality and the afterlife, or everyone's own is different?
Kache ni se menina anko suku nti brofo no twero ye no me akonya ne simple English ma me na de okeka no me ntia se so obitima breaking it down ma me de a
or say account for once account for wo unim account history about Owo ne asamando asem no. Okay, so then you can't answer.
I'm sorry, I can't answer that.
That's okay. Horus surveillance. Hey. Or say, does life and death complement each other? If they do, what is the essence of life?
Life and death are sisters. They are sisters. They are all playing their role in a world called Earth. Adibie no enya dibi ku. obi play the role. Eti yana me si obi blame ewu a maintenance. Owu oye na dwuma. Obi aso oye na dwuma yi bia nipa kaseti ano. Me kind of quite natural playing. Owu nyame ama the tax said, this is your tax. Guide eti enyo owu na be guide you to asamado. E wo sunsumo be guide you to asamado. Ono de ene se oba be found wako. Every asasi so de wako asamado. Na another spirit will take over and lead you to the gates.
You are watching the biggest
Of the afterlife.
Minya, ube to me actually message be about time with Mami Grace. Not this Sunday, next week. They will give it to you guys. Not wash not where your deduction you will no wash. So ubenya the answers you are looking for. Okay. SB Eden Dino. So papa mean to me po. SB Eden test by and test B and test P. Hey, are you sure the soul was crafted? Isn't he a practice of the source? Are you implying that the creator was also created?
My question to him or her is...
Oh, no, bizarre question. You saw
question. The question no busa me busa me say, am I sure the creator was not created? Nyame ya born am gina ho. The question wo ha no busa me a. Me ya ti wo ya born me. E dey na obebusa me sa question we. Say nyame ya born ana.
Nyame ya say o bi ambo we, won say da.
Ye ti say wo yo bi ambo we no free hin.
Na wo fi hin.
Me busa wo.
Na onim.
Na me ni ma ka metia.
Onim. You are watching the biggest and the largest.
Even the Anunnakis believe there is a creator. That's why they were scared. That they manipulated the genes of the cousins are Anunnakis for manipulate your genes, man. I've forgotten their name. But the Anunnakis even believe there's a creator who was going to punish them. Easter, your friend Easter now, Easter now. She even believed, say yes, there's a creator and the creator was going to punish them.
So one of creator.
Nobody knows because they didn't imprint it in our DNA. If they had imprinted it in our DNA, we would have known.
So Niama omo imprint ye wo ye DNA mpo eno pe ne yenim.
Eno pe ne yenim.
Asemo. Nana ya kwatin or say please goddess ask general for me. I
love the name.
Can man travel to shit. Where ye if you what question it if you. Okay, so yaw asembeni. Or say big says, can the dead see and hear us even after some years? What is the relationship between the dead and the living?
The only difference between the dead can hear you. The only difference between the dead and the living is the living can touch. The dead, the dead person needs to gather up all his energy and everything to be able to push something. So how a person can use telekinesis to move objects, the same thing as a dead person can use telekinesis to hold an object.
So nipa ni 20 years kora ogina ho.
No, we would and am say ye wo obi a ya care sin say won kwa asamado.
Anti ono de ogina ho betumi awo hwa.
Yes. But so maami akowura asamado, you need to enter into the gates of the afterlife. That the problem is, who is leading you there?
Asemo.
And they said obi say okwakoje soldier from Samao and all the ukura soldier. No do akwa do be ma camp gate na no. Ukwa na be rubber ma camp gate no.
One baby ma wo life.
Tell me cause when you obi a onim sa de ni mu. Oboa, obenya problem.
Enti se obi onim sa de ni mu no asofo mu akonfo mu abosomwo mo ye divination wo hwa hwan mu no mo wo sa knowledge no.
And I make sure say you won call for me obi ti say ade a wo ken me nye bi me nima de koro. Me dia no me nye bi. Me dia me ye ho adwuma ya ho ba mo me so wo kwankwa mfa so am ye ma ho ba mo.
Okay, we ye Dr. Bernard. Dr. Bernard Yeboa, omo de ye blue no. Can a soul decide to stop reincarnation or we don't have a choice?
No, you don't have a choice.
Are you sure?
Yes, you don't have a choice.
Is reincarnation divine?
It's preordained.
It's preordained, but
Yeah.
it's not divine.
It's not divine, but it's preordained.
So why can't we stop if it's not divine?
And can you know Jesus? Jesus be so now we are reincarnation.
That's what I'm asking.
My papa, my father showed us something when we were growing up. Tokrobi dam papa mo maswasi. Yet my father has been reincarnated 5 times.
I know that. This question is different. He is asking if somebody can decide not to reincarnate again.
Can you decide not to dream?
No, that person is alive. So the person can dream. But this, what he's saying is that
can you decide not to dream? Say and name
it's not every day that we dream.
No, but what we decided say and nanka samen so die.
Good.
Thank you very much. Any one person be reincarnated.
You are watching the biggest into Obia will be reincarnated.
And I'm saying it depends kind of a if you don't want to be reincarnated, say one of.
No, the point I'm trying to make, you see, Enoch died. He didn't reincarnate. Enoch when reincarnated, he became something else. That is yes, Metatron.
I don't know the books you have read, but what I know is Enoch never died.
He was raptured. Good. But Moses died.
Yes.
Did he reincarnate?
Moses, there's no history that, but Elijah reincarnated as John the Baptist.
I know that one. That's why the head was chopped off.
Yes.
But the person me who say Moses are reincarnating, we are not sure. Then somebody else can also do same.
But somebody no power to say Moses.
But there are people who have
Bible
power.
Say Moses in 19. Do
you believe Moses is a persona or some
Moses is a god. That's what
was
the Bible
he a
said.
persona?
That is a confused thing.
No, what I want to understand is that was Moses Onipa Daseni?
Moses was a human being.
So he was a Onipa.
He was a human being per what the Bible said. So,
based on your research, you believe Moses was a being like me and you?
Yes, we were being, but God lifted Moses' soul and his spirit to another level and became God.
Can any other person become God in our era?
For now,
yeah.
No,
nobody. Why that? Why that?
Okay, before you can become God, Moses was handling about 500,000 able men and
we have churches that pastors have 500,000 people as their members. Are they God?
Now, grass. He's God.
So that's why I'm asking that can people become God like
That's what I'm saying.
In
if
our
you have
era?
Power.
So
that's why
no.
I use that word. Unless you have power.
So do we have people who have power?
Yes.
So why don't you
say something is a God? No, I was saying if you have power, something is a God. Only said you run another bit more shambra. I'm a 2 vacas only maranoso. Santiphobia and nimrazo.
Is that possible?
That is how powerful the man is.
I am yet to understand that.
Mama, that man is powerful. Trust me. Obviously, but deeper than that, it's a huge confound.
Somebody is asking a very huge question. No?
Okay.
I want us to. Okay. You will continue from there.
No problem, madam.
Freedom Kwesi TV. Or see if if karma exists, how can someone who was killed not come back to the world and take revenge?
Okay. It depends on how the person was killed. I have told you, sir, if you take your own life, you don't return back. But if somebody takes your life, you can reincarnate. Go to the person's household and go and marry the person's son. Your mommy be a oku bema. Oku bema the stepchild. Emma the stepchild, you know. Eye reincarnated sa ko maame ni fie ho e ko ware maame nana so ku maame nana. What I say? So reincarnation, something is either two. It's either the person is seeking for revenge and an unfinished business.
I understand that part, but you saying somebody cannot stop it is my...
Mama, there are some things you cannot stop. And there are some things you can stop. You can seize yourself not to fat. Wait a minute, I shall also on time. Oh, no, Mama, I'm going to say something. Can you know maybe I stop? Once, hey, what seasonal? Hey, no seasonal. Well, be your bed that was what to me, Kaibi, be none whom son and guy. But you can never.
Why do you like these things of late?
Which things?
Tell me.
Which things?
You like talking about these things of late.
Man, who said I don't Ghana for pay?
So you do what they like for them.
Oh, if you are saying yes, I tell. He said Ghana for you, when I draw the baby, said you or no barbeda. Now be man be my didn't say man be
my. But you yourself, you don't have agenda and structures.
With what?
That you are giving them what they want.
Oh, you see, in every era of every dispensation, give the people what they want. Are you not giving Ghanaians what they want?
Me, I'm doing my job.
At first, no, you're not doing it. You are giving don't you read all this I'm friends say Adiana say if I tell your program here, don't you go and read and your comment there be back be
views.
There be views for so be a restaurant reviews. Thank you.
Reviews.
Don't you review your things? Say the topic here me can you okay, let's do part 2. Dey tell any party me omu ye chewa part 1 part 2 part 3.
Okay.
Omu hu say ni pani age ho. Etade bia ni pani je ho na obo. Nya sa wo betwam. Wo betwam sisi e. Ghana for ni jin kwase akeka. Ebinum yes.
Nti kan kwase akeka.
Me ka bia de be say kwase akeka say and na to and I don't know many je ho. Nya njira ye wura pam wo fast line no. Wo ka say sa no te. Dey bi nya sa na ye kare no Europe pam wo te. Bo hu so wan hwe yie. The era betwam sisi still on twam
because of that.
Yes, I think that's a parent can na menye me hwe din na hu say people are going to watch other people on yes adie no and as I need my followers. Thank you to be amount oba na obuduru so say twiri say o say da bi yes
obefa baka na to
na tell us what the nka Bible na we ka ho
o say
Bible
so I Songs of Solomon 6
Bibi aso wo bi wo Bible Bibi o wo bi
we are no Solomon woman o ka say oba na oba no nofo ati say mpokuya ati say Jerusalem towers na Holy Bible Solomon ka mato and o man nofo nyankopon say munjuro jem holy. Now what is holy about oba nofo nyame do wa udo be bia mfa no do wa honhom no otumi so bo ade nyina ata na wa mu de mu na tan ka mam koteshi no honhom metima ka de mpa bia akoka bi wa so de begu ai it tra social media live na me didi o temti didi e beto aduro e de na so fo no be bra pempa mentare ni bi hye afa de amanfo do makonwa nam hwom se kum za akokwasea wa so afa boys
say you no so ye dia Ghana for pe
problem is say you be kasa ajaguraja na wusua ne oh ade ba kwa ama wo wa ye unique ni you don't learn from anybody sana me so my life it na and then maybe hwem comment mama Grace plus ajaguraja it is going to be fire. People like our conversation because we neutral I'm neutral ye shema adwen na no odene it we different me different opia different but try to be sua the party wim what say no adentia I will see mama Grace usia jaguraja esa wonji din da
na say we are here when I parasite into the obi be sua bi ntia no so e
be say sofu bi din kan ma sofu bi din asise de be say afa de praye na odi abo na chi say wurade jan sofu praye no what chi praye no what chi bo na chi o de bo so spiritual zoom lion
and you be prache
1 Corinthians 2:15
o se dey
nipa wo honhom mu de
what nipa wo honhom ne de
bu ade nyina ta
o tu so bu ade nyina ta ka che o se won sa jansa no jadwama so no anum sa o bo adwaman
no de
wo meme de se meme tu ka che o se jawe ya meme de me ya
obiara mu na ta
woni tu so bu mate
we ya asem
because
ya churo we wo Bible
ai
we ya asem na wo ye leader na wo lead nkrofo no
enya utimi mu matai
na so Bible
ma twanya Paul
Paul na ka yo na say Bible say na say some okay nye Bible say so only friend be bishop say you're watching the biggest and the largest Bishop, Bible now says so the friend edi ni friend
Tina
ni.
bisu di Bible.
Omo ina akoto abnem.
Bible.
Enti se edi asem ni.
I was see the honhom no. Ono de otu bi so bu ade nyina tena. Wow mu de. Untimi mu na.
Abusuya mo look sharp o. Na Bible way. Look sharp. So for na ka kire mo so no oye odwanhwefo mo na mo ye nwan. Do you remember? Oso mo na mo ye sheep, ono ye shepherd, onye sheep, onye odwan. He said it. Abusuya, your comment no mo membra Facebook ni YouTube hina mo fa na mbisa mo. When SB Tesbi or say, hey, Ajaguraja, since when you are neutral? And now be neutral. Now, Kushika, today we have heard it's not about structures, it's about trending. Gain your consciousness. Oh, be so topic.
Papa be neutral.
He said that Mamija
Mamija Papa ya no usunya so be kunu ho no. Sa de na be neutral.
We are baby say horrors or say Papa where would you?
Yo.
Or say if the truly if truly the wages of sin is death, what then is the wages of good in the subtle realm? No, our hand. You are here to teach them.
Matthias, but there are some questions. If I know the wages of good,
You're watching the biggest and the largest. Papa, you only answer for your question. So when you can't access a ubo brave, na usi na ya uko heaven ya. Uko asamandwa ubenya.
Man, kasa usi da me si unya position asasi soa. Edu asamandwa president for baby omuku. I'm telling you, afita for baby omuku.
Okay, where the so we are.
Catch them.
Adiza Khalis Ali or say, Mama, please ask Prof. How we as humans and make our soul untouchable. Chester said, "I also we king of protection."
I never chose your boy who back here. I did that.
May catch question am an way from demon tempering with us. Said the ultimate bomb demon and temper with them.
Okay.
Also, is dreaming a form of astral projection or it's soul traveling to soul travel? So I say a dreaming no yeah astral projection or soul traveling.
Dreaming here so usunsum na free mu a woko. Hwe o say protection. Oh mama grace ade adam say copper. Me say dem gidie ni copper. Na me ntiase de ntia India for the copper to manza. And I'm saying, me hwehwe Bible na hu nipa na wo den pa wo Bible no mu a na obi antimi defeat no. Onim say Goliath from the suru to the form na e copper.
You are watching the biggest. This is the house of copper. I started advertising copper. Do you remember?
Yes.
Long ago.
Goliath
don't believe in these things.
Eti Goliath obi antimi no.
They were copper, the crystal. People have started.
Obi antimi Goliath because na ko bring from wo check from head to toe. What we Goliath because copper na kasa to me wom. Kan ma me.
1 Samuel 17 verses 2.
O se den.
Na Saul ni Israel merima boabo wano se wore ko twin sraban elabo ho.
Kan.
Na wodwitwa mpesua se wone Filistifo be kohyia ako.
Money power kan.
Na Filistifo ni gina pepo no ofa ha.
Kan.
Na Israel nso gina pepo no so ofa ha.
Kan.
Na bonho no wo ntem.
Mo.
Na obarima katachie bi free Filistifo no so.
Barima katachie bi free Filistifo no pie ye.
Na ni din di Goliath.
Ya friend Goliath.
Ah, free God.
O friend God.
Na tintin ye basafansi sama. Na ko brain fan fraye che shaniti.
Ko break copper che shaniti. Ko
o she ko brain fan fraye abona kota.
Wasa she ko bra fan fa wa kota de.
Na kota de mu duro ye gitebna mpimnum na.
Ko
na ko brain fan fraye kata ho kata ne na ho.
Kai.
Na ko brain fan fraye pema woni matri so.
Kai.
Na ne pia dua te se into wumfuo se nse dua.
Etira no obi antimi Goliath because of copper no. David hui. Sa ade am de sika akọ na mo bekume. Ejan etuo obeye me small boy.
Copper wono ho.
Ade a wachiri wadi aduro bia woni ibu aduro.
Sanity.
Eti na nantwi obi si ade na nantwi be premium dwane kwasia. Bo fa Ajaguraja wa bidi na o nantwi abebe edro.
Ada na nantwi be premium na dwane.
Oh,
dia obeku ni bi.
Asabwe.
Dia obeku ni bi.
Ghana for dia obidi ya.
Dia obeku ni bi. Wa tua wo ka.
Ana bi jana nantwi bi shekoko na nantwi so be premium na me chia mo kaka. Ghana for se ma beni ya adna ka ma bebe ni nkumi. Na do ade nantwi ni kura chichire ne ba ya no. Nantwi apem na me.
You're watching the biggest and the largest. Obi bisa question bi na we dey say me bisa o. O say, Mami Grace, ask him, Papa Tio.
Yo.
So is Nana Ado still going to enjoy life at Asamando? If he dies, just like he's enjoying our money now, nothing will happen to him.
Sikam pedidi. Sikam pedidi.
Ask him.
Masa
Don't
Answer them say sikam pedidi.
Usudo.
Na me na mkoka.
Ajaguraja to me nyare wo.
Share guy. What you want na share security for you ugeta no. Say Ajaguraja ono what soro.
You're watching the biggest and the largest.
Hey. You see me dem gidi ni kopa no.
Kopa there, like I started me call school no.
Nya vision ni atomaduru.
Kopa there, arthritis.
Ajaguraja gina bo for Ajaguraja say kopa na da ko say me wade bi da me kum sa afna na kopa. E wo hefa. I'm sure that the any sen ho nya atomaduru. Ho anam kotam ye. E te fru na me introduce ko ti ba ko na hye me nsa ha no.
Edro ni to wie.
Ba ko na hye me nsa.
We bra de wo ha me de checha wo ha wo ba ha bia ye be che obi.
E na ba ko.
Eni ewe.
Ajo. E na ba ko mienu eda me nsa. Eto obi busa say de da me nsa de say de me gidi enu to obi pe bia. Me nya sa de me nya aveti wo TV so da. Ba be kasa charge Ajaguraja for na bonto so for. Obi pe bia.
Dabi on betimi aba because ena be kasa fie ha na kopa ahodo. Aha ebi wa ha ye de ayi ginya me symbol edi nkra symbol so ye de aye. Ankasa aguso. Enti eye good. What I mean is that eye good. Obi abetumi ato.
Ye the stones asisi so na Ajaguraja no eguso.
You are watching the biggest. As for copper, is good. I won't know for arthritis, blood circulation,
body heat kura wo mu copper no den action gina ne hu.
Sister course Nanado de no wan ya no.
Me pa cho be sika pedidi.
Is that the answer?
Yes, sika pedidi.
Mo fa question ni two pe make ho ne enko. Wo yo sofo no wagi mi abebre. Wo de wani ate.
Mani ate ntime nyina che.
John
the Baptist go di kwasa say charity no dey try.
Wo de wunyimi ni wakwa me charity.
Ono John the Baptist ono no ye charity na make bless am. Dey try ho.
Hey, the Bible said after death judgment. Papa
Adena dada umo wo yente si ebu o maten. Ya unya o no we ku o wa. Oburo na atro bibi di hunu na wa ajai judgment death. Na Bible na nya ba na so the church said na Yesu so de na Yesu ba awufo nyina be sore. Bible na so wu ya ye mo judgment. There so no say Yesu rapture no afa no bebu aten. Omo ma confuse mo to.
Wa mo no.
Anya Christopher ni bi.
O kan ho.
Me ye Christo.
Na onye Christo.
Me ko bless am.
Na ye den.
Me, we the Christo Christo so me ko me ye sofo.
Na ye den.
Me nya me sofo me nya Christo ni sofo. Apu. Christo, apu.
You are watching the biggest. Pinolopi back to say gain your consciousness.
Me mo kare ke na me jaye am abeyesi.
I don't know jaye.
Share. You are just lying to yourself.
Who sense and fun na odi won be pam ntu jaye.
Debi
clerical for
Christo mu utimi ye di ope bia no aka say Yesu mfa nchewo. Tine ni pe dim kwasi asem sa no. To tra na ba fu ku anu akọ Roma so da makwase sa no akọ gi communion. Na wawu.
Nkofo no ku wo ho, mu so mo nji ndi se kufu ado beko ba bia wo kan.
Be na me say sika mpedede.
We Johnny Kalo. Questions
no. Na dia na enya aban mu asem patcho. Chia mu nyina mo ye. Patcho nwumre mo didi.
Mundi na mumbre mi bi asem bi edi ko.
Mumbre mi banku amini asem.
Nti se Ajaguraja ka tro se ko kan asem
to. Onka da.
What on no?
Onka da. Share. Ajaguraja ono onye politics. Ono onka. Ono ni mem people.
No ye den.
Dey be bia otim.
You're watching the biggest and the largest. I think the question is no asa. Mama, please ask him. This is Charles Kwao. Also, Mama, please ask him, how does the dead come to visit us in dreams? if they are beyond the gate of
spiritual
death.
portal. They go through a spiritual portal. And what done also, so your soul is hovering. And definitely when the dead has the correct spiritual portal to enter, then definitely he will talk to you.
Okay, so we're here.
So that who mama
We so that man to be so that who mama and mama.
sometimes they be for na yin
How do we know say we a guy? No,
I know anya on hwe na ase. O mama word obu wa fa no say mama Grace. Minimum physical o persevere. O ka se ba ko bi ade bia ye osre. Na afi ma hwa wo da ye mu amuna.
Hey, anya me.
Anya Grace a na Grace won atete da wo da ye mu da be so krasi bi na talk that. O prehwa wo nua good nua be be say. They say be 80 million. Be 80 million. Ana
yeah, what me dizzy? What's the member bomb me wig of platform?
Oh, there's obi na touch o. Na ka be ka say wo na toye.
Me.
Obi na touch o.
I'm
Na ku say obi na touch o.
You're watching the biggest and the largest. Upon it down or de maudo. Upon it down or de maudo. Into true portals no. Nima mini bet me na kasa so we muna ni ma na che say enyo no want to so na enyo.
You need to know something. O ma metaye. O ma metia se kakre be no aye na hwene sei.
Obeye.
Ade na anye saa onyo no a.
Na nim na aba.
You're very careful.
We dey yes obi wo TikTok or say oye ne TikTok o mimi nko ho. Mitimi fie. Na nkrofo na akọ TikTok o bebiri o di me picture na ayo o mo ayi. Obi bi sa no question say sa ma me no da we ayi ni so. Oye ti so e pa we dura na jo a yesoma soma no. Oye boy. Na me so mo mbie nipa ne photo na mhwa atade e hye na nso kasa asem. Hey! TikTok what to say?
Nyame adu yegu. Yeah,
you are watching the biggest and the largest. These are my topics. Na me kasa me begu ho na mo yi nkrofo a. Omo be mo afa questions na mbanti we are going. Bonsu John, or say Mami Grace, Papa, where you de?
Okay.
Or say please with respect, with my understanding on Archons, your guest, Mr. Kobnesiama, knows he is gathering people, souls for Archons. Or the other day, or waha, or say on talking about Archons. Who remember that day?
You go come as a munya day.
Or say on yeah.
They're blood testy beings. Why would I talk about them? Why do I want to fight something I can't do?
If you talk about them, are you fighting them?
No. You're exposing them. Spirits don't like to be exposed.
We need to know them.
So, despite the fact you love your kids, Oba froka chills, your froka chills, or your chuba police station, no business or your delta or police in Yasum. Obeta obechi and abeta police station.
We are down about Baba Bunibimum. We are down about you, Baba Bono.
But police for the work of his water energy.
And two patches are Jaguaraja because I want to do some fun.
One of my one is Uncle Cassu, you also want them because of such as Wabi. You bring one of our way.
You are watching the biggest and the largest, or see on Casa about Archons. You people have to
all out. I would say they are blood testing beings. Don't joke with them. Simple.
Oh. You are watching the biggest and the largest. Abusuya, some question na sadia. And ye na yensu ye beja mo ha na yako yenim. Na yako akoda na ne kwan no ewa. Na minim some of the questions bebrebe, but na questions also on nka Archons asem. Me na ma no tintin. Ba me de me kan no mo ba me kwa Ajaguraja obebo me ho ban.
O say obeba no odware. That's a mena huru wanani.
Me de be case ba obedware.
Odware.
Say
no odware.
And you can't say me de be case. You are watching the biggest and the largest. Mommy, please ask him, how can I talk to my mother's family? Oh, do you talk about those things?
Pacho menyensa manfrefo.
Hanya goes to. Or say, Mama, please, how can I talk to my family gods for them to help me in life?
Uncle was if you could be able some dan.
Just why do you say no? You question me.
Debbie, I guess I didn't ask about Busami.
And I saw
if you have some. What was that who said, Omoye and Omoye?
This is a beautiful question here. Collins watching. Or say, Mommy Grace, ask him, where do animal souls also go after death? That's a beautiful question. But it's important. They also have souls, or they don't.
Hello. We were just heavy line here. Ojo besa me nje mic kasa kakra.
Okay, yan hwe de ode bebe.
Me ba jo obi busa question bi se emu awu a omususunsum ko he na mitimi nya no ti de wo heaven die na ka wayi anu na ka baka che no. Ofare some phone so no.
Minim so be ya ni
But just on phone some phone so.
You are watching the biggest and the largest Nana Ya Afram stories. Or say, please ask Bishop that if one is raised from death by anybody, is it a sign of challenging the spirit of death? Is it possible to raise someone from death?
Everybody
if so,
who
is there
some,
any consequences?
Nana ya from Bachobeda say anybody who raises somebody from the dead, somebody will take his place. If you want to raise somebody from the dead, you need to give death somebody in return. So anybody who has been raised from the dead will face consequences. The kind of natural plane. You are a zombie if you don't know. You are cheating death. Afe na Bible wu na nipa na mo aba nkwamu a difference wo. Chance wo wu. Sometimes when nipa no sunsun na be wura ni mu sunsun foforo na be wura wo mu.
Hey, adi o say Ajaguraja onye political question me misa.
Dabi. O say dey.
Ba me misa o. Wo be yi anu.
Me yi anu ade.
Okay. Member ye obi a.
Dabi nye sa.
Aha ye nye sa.
Feeling kan wa di coverage amade.
Mami Grace, please ask him if he can do something, I think, for the upcoming election, for Cheddar to win, because we are suffering. And I remember he said he can't win this year. Did you say that?
Oh yes. Cheddar will not be president this year, but Cheddar will be. Me na me ka say Cheddar be the president. Me na onya me new force. Busa me mano. I said it 2 years ago. Say Cheddar Obeba be the president of Ghana. And yet Ghana pe. Cheddar would want to be the president of the whole Africa. Hey. Kwame Nkrumah dream no Cheddar. It be can say Cheddar person would be president dia. Won ko fa Nkrumah ba no. Ana won ko ye Japadi bi Nkrumah kurom. No one fa the banner as a running mate, the baba as a running mate. But this year dear Cheddar nya do be the president. But obe make efforts. But this year the own win.
But obe make effort.
And you be call him pa. Why you be call him cry che you ran Alan Chirmantin. Min Canada.
Oh, that mean can't.
Me ka obe call
him. Abusia, em say we answer question na mamu. Abusia upon Facebook mu obi wo ho me hwe na me nyama mo. Nana Obrimpon Bullet. Or say I remember asking myself so many questions, and then I found myself crossing a river to the other side. I was met by other family members who are dead in a big gathering. The elders were seated. The elders were seated on a high table, and I remember them giving me a seat on a high table. I didn't want to. I didn't want to come back because the place was so nice and enjoyable, but my late mother chased me out of the place. After crossing the river, I found myself on my bed.
Was a river na me catch it.
Oh, the river. As for the river thing is there.
That means also alcohol.
But no, me mean koho. But also alcohol. Also alcohol. And they were sitting on a table.
Eh, you know who river no.
Me what kind of matter?
Hey, Mami Grace. Yes, I will some question be me fubi.
Ah, now you guess now.
Then you wanna catch him just the river the ho.
Ah, but where so can you ntia?
Who na dey na who the river.
When how can you na me tell you?
Mate,
Ah, na sembe ni e. Obi no kan Ajaguraja and Mami Grace will fight pe. I say what book na ya dem. De bia odi me nya issues o. E wo platform yi so. Obi a throw question Carl Jackson. Or say Mami, please ask him. Anytime I dream, I don't remember. Please, what can I do to remember them?
Osusu ni di anajo. Anajo di die bebrebe so da ya o so da.
O ka chere na na wo ye.
Me ka chere no. Okay. So osusu di ubuzaze ota pe indomie di ana. Uta di indomie na wo da so da.
You're watching the biggest so. Hey, Dr. Bernard, if I have a PhD and If I have a PhD and I speak English or German, when I die and met my ancestors who are uneducated and speak ancient language, how do we communicate?
On fire iPad and go on just translating.
Dr. Bernard!
I mean, go on also with some question.
Amwa Matthias, also please ask Bishop how to communicate with your inner spirit.
Some use mirrors. It is a guardian angel. Some use mirrors to invoke guardian angels for them to see guardian angels. So it depends on the person. Maybe I will soon level. And to talk to yourself, you strip naked, you stand in a mirror. For me, what I know is you light up a candle and you imagine talking to something that is unseen and unheard of. Then you can see it. And that's it. A long
Is that
process.
meditation?
I kind of.
Kind of. Okay. My last question, so we can go.
No problem. I'm here for you, my dear.
Oh dear, vibration. Then vibrator. What be some questions? Could you ask him if there is a chance for him to avoid reincarnation? Why no? Also, no the only be more reincarnated. According to Papa, he said, this is Boache Bismarck. According to Papa, he said all souls are reincarnated. And I want to ask if God...
I never said all souls are reincarnated. I said all souls are recycled.
Okay. It's the same, recycled and reincarnated. Is it not the same thing? What's the meaning of recycled?
Recycled, just reincarnated, no. Will be organ or besa bagana here. But recycling, no, you will be America. Obeba Ghana has it. Ubu and ni soon to be to be pure Ghana.
And we are recycling.
Recycling, no. Because you won't go for be on track China that as well China Gaza.
Okay. According to Papa, he has what he wants to ask is that if God stopped creating new souls,
yes.
And please ask him what did he know about pre-recorded souls and live souls.
God stopped producing.
You want to ask about chronic spirituality that I taught.
God stopped creating souls long time ago.
Dear
omo mewuna
na ye warm
and yes warm
and the other omo multiply wo ho ana
asoja fo omo call war omo wu ye nyina na say tu afi oba ni nyina o se medi soja chinchina medi soja
but we are first no mo ndot say ye bebre
first no mo no so first they were primitive and counting one and they count omo owre mu ho eti wadwini mu no mo no so ba no mo do so papa Bible says wo na massive for no to say mpoano anwa etenka ne Roman for soldier for no mu bebrebe no why na na kwakwa statistics say hu nkrofo mu wuye but na de o machine dey kan ni panti nipa ni wu pe wadwiri mu no omodoso tisana de
Kelvin Edu question we fine or say please ask whether the dead can protect the living and help
yes the dead can only protect the living by talking to your instincts. They can influence you. Okwa froka na ma me sama se mfo bibisi mfo wa protect you no. Yes.
Fresh Dibaba. Please Godmother, I really wanna meet you because I have a dream and the man you met said you should meet me. Me was school as long as you. Okay, next week there a whole week to be in the office in tea. Me was school na heat no dos me to cry me. Please, I had a dream. Facebook for more questions. We are indeed the biggest. We are the biggest. Oh. Papa, is spirituality scary?
Sometimes.
Why? What makes it scary?
Everything has its deep and shallow side. Normal spirituality, as I know, it's friendly, nothing deep.
Like, explain. Like example.
Like treating topics crowd treaty. There are some very deep. Topic be okase me treaty be me kan wasem. Adentina ayi for no kwa de me se me kan wasem. That means say you are diving into deep waters and it's going to get dark. But if you are diving in shallow waters, you can see the sun. But if you want to go deep, there's no sun there and there's no light, then there's darkness.
If you don't know your way, you might get messy.
Yes, so spirituality is not itself scary. But if you want to dive deep, then it becomes scary.
Okay, so Papa, how do you show me now? Besinti me pesa with the last words. If there are people you want to greet, if there's anything you want to tell the public and all that, tell them. And after, add your social media handles and all.
I was for trouble so funny. Okwa wale atie me. Wa wale so atie me. Me sra hwehwe baby a wedding ring no, case no. Hwehwe baby o de to e no kofa pepa ho fasi. Okwa wale a Mr. Wedding ring case, no, and who hear me chank our no. Oba, Fessie, and talk about what in my wedding ring, you know, ye coward Sakosha case in Facosi baby. Our dear Messiah mono. Oba, try a dear make catch the wee. Oba catches to default Cabressa Macaye. Also, what one will be a wedding case fire. What's the idea? So once and for the coy. Our dear design. Oh, my, that's one wedding case, yes, and I duck him. I did to offend this year. Our dear one in the quack. A dear wow, dear signifies what I bear my kawana show. But dear Nana Kawanishim. Oba what one say who rode into Baro Brazy and our Atadia. Ube Pia Bontin, ya for a Brazy and our no for so a go. Edda or Watari. You should be on the wedding case, no wedding ring in the case. You should be on the chase here. I get a swa, any a bomodine change you cawano. The pay case for Frofato. But yes, you thank me later. You will no be a fan of Goro, but that's in a behunu creno. Nami meaning, she said, the mehunu. If we are say, Sabi, Bem or Bema Kura Bema, a dear, this shy prevent ya dear. She shall wedding case and wearing, you know. She said, Shana one what dear ma was young for wedding case, uncle. Shana one what dear mamma for wedding cases or the co, and Obian Tom wedding case or the France here. Also make a wajina basso. Wedding case, no wedding ring case, no. Ewe he, baby a share. But made of honor and the fire. Also, do kunuchimpra. Made of honor and the fire. Also, I do our dear. Made of honor and the fire. Also, our dear in a timid srow. Obia would see me be out of water. Ye kawana se ura from my dear mam. Focusi. Our dear started say a year bonia. For dear share. Number 2. Sofuna will show our dear, so you're careful. So for no watch now our dear so. You're careful. Defo in our dear so. I'm Grace. Will be afraid D for prophet or in our dear so.
Hey.
So for no sooner tinimunu, a bewura umu. Etime, me jawadi do wodi. And I'm yet D for us to make sure our dear. Me sure our dear so I bear my word do anymore. Sano krena so for nkanjire won. So for ntimo odin. Ni kapre wo fa mawo. Onse be ma no ware no ntimo adin. So for no bomma. And also nhira wa wade so wode adom na mawo. Obabu. Etiena kade na be ma ne mum me ni tibro for no saka na wale yo bumi. So for no de adom na wura no. Remember tieniye nipa obehira wa wade so do. Wonu suba na okunu befa.
Boye.
Etimi de abusuafo minye bi da o mami grace program so na we de meye bank da dam so ya Ajaguraja movement for bank wo pebia se mami grace be mam kwa me number betudwa ja hawa
Say what number 2?
oh na Saturday ato
Fatu
0244 282 259 0244 282 259 0599 551659. Opa Ajaguraja movement spiritual products ni bia na pe bang ni bia na se opese onya invite ba Ajaguraja movement a numbers ni nyambo Friday ye o chene Ajaguraja movement ye hia ompo ano ye koye normal bo na ju 2 o'clock a eti ma remfi mami grace program ne ko akiri ntino no ati nyame hia mo on to nkwam
choba so mo kopo na no
na ju 2 ye kopo ano
na jusu
na 2 o'clock pepe ye ko trantana po na no
yo abusuya ya se mo koye beach party anajusum Adam will be best sleep with me under the moon. And you been yes mo kwa koye no abusuya in all gain your consciousness in Penelope ne voice or say gain your consciousness. I ono na de bia na o kan. Papa, thank you so much.
Thank you too,
I do appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Ufrem suma na hemu me
that was it. Where did na mechia be seen na that's one me wo me. I appreciate you. Abusuya, thank you so much for watching your biggest and the largest. Me say next week there consultation e be soon. Meje one whole week na me no mo aye mo online about peso. pamocho na me wo school nti na my tight kakra nti ye beye ye ho adwuma next week. Why? Sunday revelations Sunday time with Mami Grace ewo ho no mo spiritual hour so ebekọ so na revelations so ewo ho no mo na Saturday God willing no ye ne ochra de be discuss the same topic ebekọ asamando. Na Monday so another guest ye ne be discuss the same topic. Then I will put another topic on the Facebook. Then you people will vote for those you want them to come and discuss. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you and love you. Someone do me and come in na so mo do me. Me so me do mo makram.